Alright guys, we have actually hit 100 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic. Just want to say a massive thank you right from the get-go. But what this video is going to be, it's the Q&A, and I want to make it special. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be honest. Right now, at this moment in time, you may be thinking, you look different, Ben. Because it's been 50 years since I've last looked like this, because that's how long it's going to take our channel to reach 100 subscribers. Because I'm actually only on 46 right now. I'm actually, every milestone is 10 subscribers. Well, I'm 46 right now. As soon as I hit 50, that's when I'll answer the next questions. But this one, as I say, with 46 subscribers right now, I'll do an episode when we hit 50, do little cuts at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's the whole concept of this. So next time you see me, guys, we would have hit 50 and I'll answer some of your questions. Next time you see me after that, I'll be at hit 60, I'll answer some of your questions. We're going to do it that way. So as I say, I'll be changing clothes, probably changing genders, knowing me. I'll see you all in a second. That's a bit risky, but hey, risky is how we play. Alright guys, we've actually hit 50, which I want to say massive thanks. We're actually, in terms of when this bit's getting recorded for you guys, we're at 52. I want to say a massive thanks for that. It's been about 12 years since we actually hit. We're on 40 and 50, I'm joking. Just been a little, we're all having a good day. Massive thanks for that. We actually, always want to keep a note of this. It's Bullet Club Soldier. You are a legend, bro. Don't ask why I'm looking up there. It's just got all my stuff on the wall. You know guys, you're all on the wall. Bullet Club Soldier, you're the one that tipped us over 50. Thanks for that, mate. I wanted to wait a few days myself to make sure we weren't going up and out. But I'm going to, as I say, for you guys, I haven't actually asked for questions yet because we're only on 50. But what I'll do for story time with Ben, you know, you guys love that. You will love that, don't worry. It's all about when I was really young, you know, it's quite exciting. You guys will like this story. When I was young, I always wanted to learn how to swim. And when I was learning how to swim, I was very young. I'm talking like 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I was really wanting to learn how to swim. I had quite a fear of the water. I just didn't like it when it was like water was like black and you couldn't see in down below. And I say my parents were always very keen on getting me to swim. They all were very young. They were like, we need to get you out in the water so you can learn to swim. And they would say it's because we, the family, we used to do a lot of outdoor activities and all that. So what happened one day is, I think it might have been on my 3rd birthday or something like that. Me and the family, only cool kids call the family fam. Me and the fam, we went out on the, why am I doing it? The family went out into the loch. It was Loch Lomond, if I remember right, Loch Lomond, and we had our own little speedboat. We went out right into the middle of the speedboat, and it was like, my dad and all that said to me, this is the time you learn how to swim, son. And then as I say, so it's fine. I was quite up for it. So as I say, I got chucked into the water. And yeah, I was either swim or die. That was it, man. Swim or die. The hard part was getting out of the sack that I was in with the bricks and stuff. That was the tough part. I'm joking with you guys. It's a bit heavy banter. Trust me. I learned to swim when I was very young, but doing the whole thing on the swimming pool back, it's fine before. Don't worry, there's plenty more jokes to come. The main thing is, thanks for hitting 50, guys. I really greatly appreciate it. We'll be on 60 next time I see you guys, and I'll actually have more questions for you. I understand that you guys have asked quite a few in the previous subscriber special that I didn't do. I just wanted to start this one with a little banter story. Don't worry. Anything, tell your friends that story. But of course, you yourself put yourself in this position. You know the thing. There'll be another joke by the end of it, and it's a better joke. Trust me. See ya in a second. I'm going to hit 60. 60! Alright guys, we've actually hit 60. That is fantastic. Thanks for hitting 60. Of course, we've got 3 or 4 more cuts to go until we get to the big 100, where I'll do something very special for you. But I do have some questions to ask. The first one was, how tall are you? Well, I'm 6'10" if you give or take about a foot. You know, and you can work out if you either give a foot or take a foot away there. Now, to be honest, I'm 6 foot on a good day. Every day is a good day. I'm 6 foot. I'm happy to do that. It's not just a guy thing. Guy things always say 6 foot. I'm literally 6 foot with my shoes off. I'm about 6'1" with any sort of shoes, with any sort of soles or something like that. Ask anybody. Ask my mum. She tells me I'm 6 foot all the time, and I'm a gold star as well. Now, what's your motto in life? That's another one too. It's interesting because there's a lot of mottos that stick with you. Like I've literally, I don't want to show. I could show you. I could be a gimp and show you. I don't want to be a gimp and show you. I'll show you in a second, but like on the wall I've got some mottos written down, and it's all stuff we do with the YouTubes right now. It's all cringe. I know it's cringe, but it helps, you know. It's like, all start somewhere, keep at it, have fun, and smile. And for some reason I've wrote change your password. Okay, I've wrote that on the wall for some reason. Now the main thing is, my main motto is probably similar with my family. It's a Rocky Balboa quote from a movie where it's Rocky Balboa, funny enough. There you go. It's life ain't all sunshine and roses. It will beat you to your knees and keep you on the ground permanently if you let it. It doesn't matter how hard you hit, it matters how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. You know, and another one I like is don't take life too seriously because you'll never make it out alive. That's a good one. Those are the little mottos of me. Now also, someone asked if I would rather go back in time or forward in time. Now that's interesting to me. Now, I want to preface this right from the beginning. If I was to go either way, I would want to go back to this time. I wouldn't want to be going forward and staying forward or going back and staying back. Now, I would want to go forward to see the future. And then I could, make some cheeky bets, make some money, not have to worry about work. But also, I'll still do YouTube because YouTube's not work for me. I would then, I'll maybe go back in time and just place a bet on Leicester City winning the league or something. I don't know. If I had a choice, forward. But again, I'm not going to sniff at the choice. If someone's going to offer, if time travel is a thing, I don't know if it is a thing. And mind's open with all that stuff. You can think it away in terms of say, well, someone would have told us by now that time travel is real, made a choice. You know what I mean? But you never know. These people might be stoosh, or they might actually physically be unable to tell you, or something like that. I don't know. They might be like ghosts. You know what I mean? When you travel back in time, you might not actually be able to be present. If you know what I mean, you just see what's happening. Or travel forward in time, you might just see what happens. We might have 1 billion ghosts around us right now. Yeah. So, alright, I hope I answered that. We'll get down to 70. Don't comment on the shirt. I know it's beautiful. I know it is. It's just the type. I'm wearing it just now because it's summer, Summer's out. Don't worry, you'll probably... God, I'm going to probably end up wearing vests and everything, guys. You guys are going to get far too turned on, and it's going to be horrendous. My mate, Ewan. It'll be for you. But the main thing is, thanks for the big 60. I'll see you on the next one in terms of when we get to 70, which will be right now for you, but it won't be for me. It'll be next year for me, probably. I'm joking. Alright guys, we've actually hit 70. This is fantastic. Thanks for that. Actually, the moment of recording, we're at 76. It's because I've been streaming, we're getting building up. The channel's getting bigger. Thanks a lot for you guys. I've got a few more questions to answer. Do like little talk with you guys. Someone asked, basically the best piece of advice you can give, or the best. I'll give the best piece of advice I've been given. Just keep at it. Whatever you're doing in life, whatever your goals, keep at it. Even if you keep failing, you only need to succeed once, and that can be either in, as I say, love. It can be either being professional. It could be in that. You can fail 1 billion times. You just need one to work. That's it, and then you're all good. So that's a bit general piece of advice. A bit brag. Someone else asked if I had any cheesy pickup lines because I'm suave. Of course, get your hair all looking nice, guys. That's the rule. Get your hair nice. But then pickup lines, just go up to them and go, "What's cooking good looking?" That's always a good one. Nah, guys, just say hi. Just say hi, but don't say it like Leo and Stitch, like hi. Not like that. Anything but that. Okay. Now, someone else asked a random question. I'm gonna have to find it again. I do apologise. It'll be 2 seconds. It was just in a comment I read just now. Funny enough. Now this is weird. I'm gonna be honest. I'll level with you. It's: would you rather sleep wearing handcuffs or a bike helmet? Now, when someone asks me that, I'm a bit questioning. I'm a bit like, okay. But my answer is I already sleep with both, mate, so it's all good, alright? We'll get on to 80, which is very exciting. I'll see you in a second. But it'll be years for me, don't worry. Alright guys, we've hit 80, which is fantastic. At the point of recording, actually, we're at 86 or 87. I wanted to always make sure that when we do hit the milestone, I want to make sure we topple over enough that we won't fall back, if you know what I mean. Because I want it to be genuine to myself in terms of we've actually overcome the 80. We're over 80. We're probably over the amount of subs at which I will live. Put it that way. As I say, I don't know. Most of my family all die when they're like 60s, 70s. You never know. Weak hearts, boys. But hey, I want a big heart for you guys though. Thanks for that. I really do appreciate it. And it's another time for a story time. Now, you've had the whole drowning academic story that I gave, maybe was it 40 or 50 subs ago. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're going to jump right ahead away. I must admit, I only know this because I've recently watched back some of the bits. It's honestly been about maybe 2 months since I started recording a 100 subscriber video. So the fact is we're almost there. That's insane. But I won't waste your time, okay. So I used to, like many Britons, go to Magaluf in Majorca. Now, I wasn't like a lads holiday. It was more like with the family. We went to a beautiful place called Palma Nova. You guys would love it. It's beautiful beaches, perfect. It's only like a 3-hour plane journey, so it's not like you're going crazy distances or anything like that. You can have a good weekend there. Many of my friends would go on a Friday, come back on a Monday. It's insane. But the main thing is this. I always wanted to go to Magaluf, to Majorca abroad, so I can swim in the ocean and like be on like a sort of inflatable dinghy and just feel like a pirate, or feel like, you know what I mean? You know what? Some people get that urge. I get that urge. So, and I'd long list learn how to swim, you know. I got out of that bag. It was absolutely fine, so don't worry about that. So I went out one day, and it was a particularly windy day, and it was sunny, of course, very sunny, very windy day, and this is like a marine, if you imagine it. It's like a marina, and you have to kind of not go out too far, or you'll get caught in the currents, and they'll take you away, and you end up going into all sorts of seas, and you don't want to go into the Mediterranean Sea and everything like that, and the Atlantic and wherever. Well, as I say, I fall asleep a lot. Literally, if you leave me alone for a couple of minutes and I'm just sitting down somewhere, I'll be asleep. But yeah, what happened was, I was out one day in my little dinghy having fun, family on the beach. I was noticing I was getting quite far out, but then of course I was tired, so I fell asleep, chat. Alright, so I fell asleep on this dinghy, and I was lucky enough that I didn't actually topple over and drown. But I woke up and I was looking around. If you can picture it, I was looking around on this little dinghy. It was a bright blue and white dinghy, and it had one of those bits, the flooring, which had like a see-through bit, and you could see through it, and you could see all the little fishes and stuff. It's sort of like a marina. It's quite cool. But yeah, I woke up and I looked around, and it was like that whole Castaway. You know what I'm talking about? Tom Hanks, and he's like on his dinghy, and he sees nothing but horizon, and it's kind of like freaky. And I was like, oh shit. Surprised my parents didn't see me, but they're too busy, as you see. My parents and the rest of the family, they're too busy having fun themselves. But I looked around and I had nowhere to go. I had no idea which was north, which was south, which was west, which was the right place to go. I was really goosed here, guys. I was like wondering what happened. I was like, what is my hope? I am completely and utterly lost here. So I ended up like, time passes when you don't have any idea what the phone is, because I didn't have any phone, I didn't have a watch on me. I was like, what is happening? And it was like still midday. It was still relatively hot. It was a bit cooler though. I want to comment. It wasn't like the usual 30 degrees you get in like Mallorca. I'm thinking to myself, how far out have I went? And is there, like, it's a needle in a haystack, guys. How the hell do you get out of this? Anyway, time flew by. I had no idea what was happening. I kept on rowing. I just figured I'm going to go one direction and just hope it's not facing the Atlantic. And just, because that would be a death sentence. Whereas if you're facing the way you came from, or anywhere else to hit land, you go for it. So I was going for it, honestly, hours, man. 8-7 hours. You don't get guns like this without doing that stuff, alright? That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I was going along harder and harder. Times were going on. Actually, I'm going to lie, it was a couple of, maybe about 8 or 9 hours went by, and it was getting colder and colder. And I'm thinking to myself, I must be heading north here. Like, this is insane. I was going like a demon as well, like absolutely powering the rowboat in terms of when it was like, I had little what do they call it, little plastic paddles. I was going to town because I was thinking, would I rather just float around and like risk it, or would I rather make a commitment and go for a direction and see how it happens? But what happened was, I eventually gave up. I was like, nah, Ben, I think you're just going to be goosed. You got too tired, you got too exhausted. A night went by, I woke up, and as I say, it's still the same sort of horizon, nothing on the horizon. I remember it was maybe another day after that went by, but this time I just lay in the dinghy. I didn't actually do anything. I was trying to preserve my energy. I was thinking, alright, you went too far the other day, trying to really find someone, you need to just preserve your energy. And then what happened? On the third day, I got a bump on my head. I remember it. I've still got the sore mark, actually, fun enough. I got a bump on my head, and I'm like, what? I woke up right away, and I kind of looked around, and there was this dinghy. This sort of like, the best way to describe it was like an Alaskan canoe. And on this canoe was this Eskimo. And I was just like, what the fuck? I'll swear, what the fuck? And I asked him, like, oh my god, I am lost. Where am I? You went somewhere. Where am I, basically? And he went, you're fucking lost. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that little story. Oh my god, you guys are going to hate me. I've got another one as well, but I think I'll save it for like maybe the 1000th video, or maybe the 200th video when we get an next May one. But I do want to comment right away in terms of thanks for the 80. We're getting close to 90. I do promise that's the last of the stories for the subscriber specials, alright? I will answer more of your questions when we hit 90, which might be relatively soon. And I will also announce, as I say, some incentives in terms of some interesting stuff that will happen at the next milestone, as well as I'll give you an award for hitting 100, because that's fantastic. But thanks, guys, for 80. Hopefully you enjoyed that little story. I know a few of my real-life mates, man, they would have been engrossed in that. Hopefully you are too. But yeah, you guys, honestly, these stories, you can steal them, tell your friends, have fun on them. It's those sort of stories you can drag out beyond anything. It's just great fun. But the main thing is, drop a like, drop a comment on this subscriber video. Tell me, as I say, how you're doing. And I'll see you in a bit. As I say, it'll be maybe a couple of weeks for me to get to 90, but it'll be right instant for you. Watch this, it'll be magic again. Watch this. Woo! Alright guys, 90, we are so close, and to be honest, what we've done is we've started to stream on Mixer, and of course we're getting a lot of people over from Mixer on there, so we're actually getting quite a lot of momentum when it comes to the subs now. So it's only been about a week since we hit 80, which is fantastic. Honestly, massive thanks to all the ones who are coming over from Mixer. Now I've got a few questions, as always. I've got kind of the backlog, the ones I didn't really answer in the 30 subscriber video. I had too many really of them. Now, celeb, you would rate perfect 10s. Ooh, okay, well, and the guy actually asked if I wanted, asked me if I would do a guy and a girl. Okay, so guy, my roommate was, I'll have to go with just Zac Efron. You know, everybody loves Zac Efron. I think I said that in the first subscriber video. Look at pictures of him. You know why he's a perfect 10. And the chick, it's probably still Kristen Stewart for me. As I'm a massive fan of Twilight in terms of her. I'm not a fan of the movies. I say check out the 30 subscriber video if you want to know why. I'll explain that. I'll explain that better in detail. But still, that's still my top 2, if you know what I mean. All right, guys. But anyway, are you scared of anything? Now it is morning for me. That's why my voice is a bit deep right now, and I'm working a lot right now. So we hit 90, and I'm really busy at the moment. So I'm having to get the video, get this bit kind of out done as quick as possible. Now, are you scared of anything? I'm a wee bit of heights, but then when I was a kid, I used to go rock climbing and stuff. So I was kind of always combating my fears. I kind of have a thing when you're scared that if you can kind of get your own psyche into scared. So when you're at night and you're alone and you can kind of imagine stuff and your brain runs away with you, then you actually get the kind of fright yourself. That happens to me more often than getting real scared of anything really. I can't think of any other fears. I'm not scared of any animals. I'd probably shit myself if I saw a snake. But then again, because I'm in Scotland, you don't really see any. Most you see is eels and stuff. I'll be a bit freaky. The idea of going into water and getting leeches on you, that gives me the creeps, you know? I would say that would be up there too, man. But anyway, yeah. Then a final question for the 90 subscribers, right? Here we go, guys. This is an important one, right? And I've had it a few times, funny enough. Pineapple on pizza. No. Just no, guys. Alright? I think that's an easy no, alright? Well, thanks for the 90. I do appreciate it. And as I say, we'll might hit 100 really soon. You never know. Alright, guys. I'll see you then. But thank you so much. Alright guys, we've actually hit 100, which is fantastic. Time recording, I think I'm 101. I'm going to be doing some more streams, so hopefully it might be higher than that. But massive thank you guys, you're all brilliant. We got there in such quick time as well. See, since the 90 video, it's been about 4 days. Not even that, 2 or 3 days. Just because of course we're getting 4 or 5 subs a day now, and if we can keep that going, we're brilliant. We're absolutely gold, and I want to say massive thanks to all the regulars for commenting. Shrek, you're always doing the comments recently. Then again, we're talking about the old gang, all the ones I've thanked in the previous 30 subscriber video. Check that out if you do enjoy the 100 subscriber video, because I do shout out a lot of other people there. But the new guys, the one who actually took me over 100, it was live on stream, funny enough. And my mate Andy, who obviously is the one who's doing the music for all these in cuts. See these cuts? That's my mate Andy. Check him out. He's a reunion for an Empire. He's got a really good song. It's called Soar. Check that out. Okay. Now, the Mixer crew. The main guy it's a guy called Daniel, and he's also got his little brother to sign up, and it was Nathan. So I want to thank Daniel and Nathan in particular, because those are they were the two that got us to like 100 and 101. That is fantastic. Thanks guys so much for that. And now next goals. Okay, we've hit 100. Really, I did a 30 subscriber video. Now we did a 100 subscriber video. Thinking about doing a 200, then working it probably after 200 doing 400. So we're always doubling it. Okay, but then of course I've got a kind of long-term goal. See, if we ever get to 1,000 subs, I'm going to do it in the coming weeks or years probably. If we ever get to 1,000 subs, I'm going to have a goal in terms of I'm going to get a poll up, and when I say it, I can't take it back. That's what I'm jittering over it. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of it's going to be some sort of poll that says I don't know, dye my hair or shave my head. You guys will decide though, either what colour you want it to be or if you want it shaved. I've decided to make that a fun thing. Obviously, I'm not too bothered with my hair, man. I grow it. It always goes back. But it'll be fun. It'll be banterous. Make it bright pink if you guys want. Okay, I'll give that as an option. Pink, purple. We'll go full on funny colours. It'll be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, massive thanks for the 100. Greatly appreciate it. I'm going to keep the grind going. Hopefully, as I say, we're building up. 200 is probably the next subscriber video. Unless, of course, we get it done in like, I don't know, a couple of weeks and stuff. I want to make it long-term subscriber videos. So thanks, guys. Honestly, I appreciate it. But 1,000 is the biggie. The 1,000 is the one where we're going to actually do this in terms of have a little fun, have a little challenge with it. But this has been a really fun video to make. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Spanned over maybe 2 months, which I wouldn't have said. Like, we're on 30, 40 subs, and I wouldn't have said in 2 months' time you would be at 100. Like, just 2 months getting 100. Greatly appreciate it, guys. Could not have done it without you. Literally could not have done it without all of you guys' help. Thanks a billion, and hope you all have a good day, guys. I really hope. And what are you doing? Chillax, enjoy, and have a good day, whatever you're doing. Do something nice for somebody today, alright, guys? Because I really do appreciate it. Peace!